Think you need a $5,000 drone, a professional camera equipment, or a heavy-duty gimbal rig to get cinematic footage? Think again. Most people think 360 cameras are just for action sports or tiny planet shots, but they are wrong. Today, I'm going to show you 6 shots that look so professional, you won't believe they were actually filmed with the Insta360 X5. Look at this shot. The high speed, the aggressive banking, the perfect proximity to the ground. You'd probably bet money that a professional FPV drone pilot was behind the controls here, right? Well, think again. In reality, there wasn't a drone in the air. This entire sequence was filmed using the Insta360 X5 mounted on a long, extended selfie stick. I was simply running and swinging the pole to simulate flight movement. Now, without editing, the raw footage looks pretty basic, but the real magic happens through dynamic reframing. By manually adding roll and tilt in post-production, I can perfectly mimic the physics of a real drone. To fully sell the illusion, I added a heavy motion blur effect. This hides any effects from running and creates that cinematic sense of speed, making it almost impossible to tell the difference between a real FPV drone and the X5 with some clever editing. If you want to pull this off yourself without spending hours on manual keyframes, I highly recommend using the Gimbal Guru Reframe presets for Adobe Premiere. It's a simple drag-and-drop FPV drone effect that does all the heavy lifting for you. It is incredibly easy to apply, and the results are guaranteed to blow your audience away. We all know those breathtaking high-end drone shots of vast landscapes that look like they cost a fortune and required a professional pilot to capture. But what if I told you this cinematic sweep wasn't filmed from the air at all? Believe it or not, this is once again the Insta360 X5 on a selfie stick. To get this shot, I simply held the camera out of a moving cable car window while passing over a mountain pasture. I used a cow grazing below as my visual anchor to lead the pan, creating a natural point of interest for the viewer. Thanks to FlowState stabilization, the footage is rock solid despite the movement of the gondola. To get rid of that typical fisheye action cam look and make it feel like a professional cinema camera, I applied the Zero Distortion Perspective preset from the Gimbal Guru Reframe collection. By adding just a few strategic keyframes to guide the movement, the result is a massive, sweeping landscape shot that looks exactly like it was filmed with a heavy-duty steady drone. It's professional cinematography, minus the expensive gear. A great revealing shot is the ultimate way to introduce a subject or a location to your audience. This sequence here looks like a perfectly controlled backward drone flight through a dense forest, pulling away from the person at the center. It has that high-budget cable cam feel, but the reality is much simpler. It's just me and the Insta360 X5 on a selfie stick. To get this dynamic look, I actually moved forward, keeping the camera as low to the ground as possible to capture all that textures and speed. By simply reversing the footage in post-production, You get that professional reveal look instantly. To take it to the next level, I use the content-aware fill feature in After Effects to digitally remove myself from the frame and added a touch of motion blur for that extra cinematic polish. I've actually made a deep dive video on how to master this specific editing technique, which you can find linked in the info box. It's a surprisingly easy trick to pull off, but the result looks like it belongs in a professional production. We've all seen those jaw-dropping FPV dives where a drone flies down the side of a mountain or a skyscraper. It's a staple of action cinematography, but you don't need a high-speed drone to pull it off. You can fake a perfect FPV dive using only the Insta360 X5 and an extended selfie stick. The trick is to find a vertical point of interest and move your camera from top to bottom, keeping it incredibly tight to the surface as you drop. The real game changer here is the reframing. I use the dynamic zoom-in preset from the Gimbal Guru collection to create that intense sense of falling through space. Just adjust your basic keyframes to match your physical movement, and suddenly, you're diving like a pro. It's an easy way to add massive scale and adrenaline to your videos without ever leaving the ground. Go out and try it yourself. One of the most iconic drone perspectives is the vertical zoom out, where the camera climbs straight into the sky while adding a slow, mesmerizing rotation. It's the perfect way to reveal a stunning location or create a dramatic scene. And you can recreate it easily with the Insta360 X5. Simply mount your camera on an extended selfie stick and move it vertically from the ground up. This works best from a high platform, a bridge, or a balcony where you have some depth below you. Now, obviously, you're limited by the physical length of your stick, but that's where the 360-degree magic comes in. To sell the effect, I use the Drone Zoomout animation from the Gimbal Guru Reframe presets. It's a quick drag and drop that handles the rotation and the field of view shift perfectly. If you're doing it manually, just point your view straight down, start zoomed in, and add keyframes to pull back and rotate simultaneously. It's a high-impact, professional-looking shot that really highlights the unique power of a 360 camera. The cinematic tilt-up is a classic for a reason. It's one of the most effective ways to reveal a massive building or a breathtaking new environment to your audience. By slowly tilting upward while moving forward, you create a sense of scale and wonder. Traditionally, you'd need a high-end cinema camera rigged to a bulky gimbal or a Steadicam to keep a shot like this perfectly level. But with the Insta360 X5, you can ditch all that heavy gear. In fact, you don't even need a selfie stick. Just hold the camera in your hand and walk forward. The FlowState stabilization handles the bumps of your footsteps, while you add the actual tilt movement during the editing process. I personally use the Gimbal Guru Reframe presets to get that smooth, robotic precision for the tilt. It's arguably the simplest trick in this entire list, but the final result looks incredibly polished and professional. Give it a shot. And those were my 6 shots you won't believe are from an Insta360 X5. It just goes to show that you don't need the most expensive drone or a massive crew to create world-class visuals. You just need the right techniques. If you're ready to level up your gear, you can grab the Insta360 X5 right now using the Gimbal Guru deal. By using the link in the description, you'll lock in the absolute best price, score some awesome free accessories, and directly support the work I do here on this channel. But remember, the gear is only half the battle. To truly make your editing workflow seamless, you've got to check out the Gimbal Guru Reframe presets for Adobe Premiere Pro. This package is a total game changer. It simplifies your post-production by giving you instant access to pro-level perspectives, animations, and transitions. It's the fastest way to squeeze every bit of potential out of your X5 footage without the headache of manual keyframing. Check the links in the video description right now to see for yourself. And if you enjoyed these tricks, make sure to subscribe for more Insta360 X5 ideas, tips, and creative workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.